Hi, I'm Joe, and this is my van. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Joe, and I'm going to be spending some time here exploring and sharing my journey into a van build. A little bit about me. I'm 35 years old, born and raised in Essex County, New Jersey. I work as a Union Stage employee in New York City, and I'm a proud member of Local 1 Stagehands. A big shout out to all my sisters, brothers, and members watching. I also work for myself as a contractor in between gigs, primarily focused on painting and finish carpentry. My business has grown tremendously in the last few years, and the addition of a new van will help work quality and efficiency very much. I have worked on all sorts of homes and projects, from bars and fireplaces to moldings and full room renovations. I pride myself on being a creative person. I also enjoy playing and writing music. My local friends and I have adopted what we call the Broadway Family Band, a collaboration of music genres and artists based around New York City. If you are interested in seeing any of my work, please check out the links below. Over the next several months, I'm going to be documenting my experience with my 2022 Ford Transit. Like many van enthusiasts, I'm planning to convert this vehicle into a camper van and travel off the grid. However, I need to take into account my contracting business. There's going to be times where I need to move around tools and materials, and I won't have the room for all of that with a bed and kitchen in the way. So most likely I'm going to have to make some of these units modular and swap them out when it's time to go camping. Things like the electrical system, the roof racks, solar panels, those will most likely stay there permanently. Things like water tanks underneath the van, those will be there permanently, but a lot of things I'm probably going to have to figure out special solutions for, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm welcome to all suggestions. If you want to leave a comment below, always happy to hear it. I will say, I am not a pro at this. I'm not looking to go into the van building business. Those of you out there that do this full time, I give you a lot of credit. We all know this takes a lot of time, money, and patience. So thank you for all the videos you've been posting. I've been keeping up on my research, and I'm happy to share what I have here. After almost a year of waiting, my van order finally showed up from Ford. The van is beautiful so far, but I certainly have my work cut out for me. The options and possibilities are almost endless with this amount of space. First thing for me is to build the floor, or in this case, the subfloor. Most likely I will build another layer when it comes time to camp, but for now, a rigid 3/4 plywood base will be durable enough for work. I've researched many different styles from van builders, and I came up with this design. First step, picking up material. I can't tell you how satisfying it was for me to purchase material and not have to struggle with it. Next, a sound deadening mat. I was able to see previous builders use the brand Killmat. I was able to find it on Amazon, and let me tell you, the difference in sound is amazing. I highly recommend not skipping this step if you want to cut down on road noise. I adhered the mat to the valleys of the floor and the wheel wells. I had some leftover pieces which I stuck to the ceiling. After that, I laid out my center line. Much like we do in theater, I intend to build off the center line of the van. This is helpful for areas that are not symmetrical. Next up, time to install the framing. I chose to use 1x1 aluminum box tube. I discovered this method from Humble Road YouTube channel. If you want to see some incredibly skilled van builds, check out George on his channel, Humble Road. His method for a van floor is simple. An aluminum frame sits on the metal ribs of a van floor to allow air to move in and out for ventilation. The aluminum frame is adhered down with polyurethane construction adhesive, as you see in these photos. The space between the framing members allows for two things. First, 1-inch thick insulation foam, and second, allowing room for future bolts that pass through the van floor for mounting things like water tanks and fuel tanks. So the next step is cutting and installing the 1-inch foam. You can see here I left the one area by the sliding door long to increase floor space. This may be a potential location for the fridge or kitchen counter. Once the 1-inch layer is complete, it is time to start the plywood layer. To do this, I created a cardboard template to help get tight fits around the curves and wheel wells. The cardboard is perfect, and it can be reused later when it's time to lay out my design for the furniture. As you can see, the 3/4 plywood layer is cut in sections and fits perfectly. I left the screws available for when it's time to go back and remove a section to get underneath the framing. Now, I can get some tools in here and get to my next job while I prepare the walls for their coverings. I tested the cardboard template one more time to double check it works. I really think having a full-size floor plan will be helpful later on during layout. Just to get fancy, I picked up some license plate frames and some cool stickers for the back windows. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more van progress. If you like what you saw here today, please subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, or leave a comment below if you have any suggestions. See you later.